I said your name and turned around, but all I heard was quiet sound. You walked away while I still spoke, and every word since then has choked. My voice still hangs inside the air, a question froze and left to stare. You didn't answer, didn't stay, just vanished in the light of day. I talk to walls that don't respond, to all the love you broke beyond. You left me mid-sentence undone, a paragraph without its son. No closure line, no ending grace, just echoes in an empty space. You left me while I still spoke. Stop before they bloom. You left me mid-sentence undone, a paragraph without its son. No closure line, no ending grace, just echoes in an empty space. You left me while I still spoke. You left me mid-sentence undone, a paragraph without its son. No closure line, no ending grace, just echoes in an empty space. You left me mid-sentence undone, a paragraph without its son. No closure line, no ending grace, just echoes in an empty space. You left me while I still spoke. I try to leave your shadow far behind, but your voice still lives inside my mind, like a song that never fades away, like the light that lingers after day. Every street I walk still feels the same. Every dream still whispers out your name, like the world remembers what we knew. Even when I try forgetting you, some love refuses to disappear. This is the love that stayed too long after the moment was gone, after the nights grew cold and gray. It never faded away. Maybe hearts are built to carry scars, like the sky was made to carry stars, shining even when the night is through. Just like every memory of But until the morning finds my soul, your love will still be in control. Some stories never really end, they just learn to slowly bend. This is the love that stayed too long, still beating inside this song. Even when tomorrow's gone, your love keeps holding on. When the city falls asleep tonight, neon fades to softer light. Cars move slowly down the street, echoing your memory. Every window holds a story of someone chasing former glory. But I'm just walking through the dark, trying to outrun my heart. Time keeps whispering your name, like a slow unending flame. And I still hear you in the midnight air, in every breath of everywhere. Though the world keeps moving on, your echo is my favorite song. I remember how you laughed, like the world would always last, like tomorrow held our dreams, floating through the silver streams. But tomorrow came too fast and turned our future to the past. Still I trace your silhouette in the places that we met. Maybe love was never meant to stay. Maybe hearts are built this way, to hold the light of someone gone, long after they move on. I still hear you in the midnight air, in every breath of everywhere. Though the world keeps moving on, your echo is my favorite song. And if the morning comes too soon, I'll still be singing to the moon, because a love that once was true will always lead me back to you. And if the morning comes too soon, I'll still be singing to the moon, because a love that once was true will always lead me back to you. When the last goodbye was said, every dream inside me bled, like a candle in the wind, searching where to begin. Every promise we once knew felt like rain beneath the moon, like the sky had lost its glow, watching something in below. But even darkness holds a spark. There's a light beyond goodbye, still shining in the sky. Even when the night is long, that light keeps fading on. Every road I walk today still remembers yesterday, like the stars across the sea still sing your song to me. And the wind across the night still reflects your fading light, like the universe still knows every place our story goes. Maybe someday we will see what this love is made of me, how the past can lead the way to another brighter day. Love survives the final line. There's a light beyond goodbye, still shining in the sky. Even if we drift apart, it still burns inside my There are nights when the wind still calls through the shadows of these walls, like a voice I used to know from a life so long ago. Every streetlight in the rain whisper softly of your name, like the city can't forget every place that we have met. Time moves on, but hearts remain. And the night still knows your name through the silence and the rain. Even when the years are gone, your echo still goes on. I remember how you laughed, like the moment couldn't pass, like the world was young and wide, with your footsteps next to mine. Now the road is long and slow, with a place I have to go, but the stars above the sea still remember you and me. And the quiet in my chest still refuses now to rest. Every dream that we once knew still begins and ends with you. Some love lives beyond goodbye. place inside my mind where our lives are frozen in time, where the world was still brand new and every road led me to you. We were standing in the sun, thinking life had just begun, like the sky had made a space just for our embrace, but forever slipped away. Somewhere in another time, your heart is still close to mine. Even though the years have gone, that love still carries on. Every photograph I see still reflects the memory, like a mirror in the rain, holding every fragile pain. And the wind across the night still remembers how you smiled, like the moment never died, like you're walking by my side. Maybe somewhere far away, I used to think of it this way, how the world felt young and wide, with your hand inside of mine. Time can bend, but love survives. Yeah. Somewhere in another time, your heart is still close to mine. Even if the years move on, our love still lives in song. There's a road beyond this town where our footsteps once were found, where the sunset kissed the sea and you turned to look at me. We were dreaming in the wind of a life that might have been, like the stars above our heads. Heard the words we never said, but the road had other plans. It's the road we couldn't walk again, through the laughter and the rain. Though the journey couldn't stay, part of it still leads my way. Every mile I travel now still remembers you somehow, like the wind across the trees still repeats our memories. And the ocean far away still reflects that distant day, when our shadows cross the sand, with the future in our hands. Now the road is long and wide, but I feel you by my side, like a whisper in the air of a love once burning there. Some past stay inside the heart. It's the road we couldn't walk again, but it lives inside my skin. Even if the world moves on, that road still leads me on. day, then some the time just slipped away. A conversation out of chance began our dance, but that street is still the same. Different people, different rain, but every step along that lane still calls your name. Begins linger longer. That street still knows how we began. So strangers with a plan, and even if we're far apart, it holds that star. I smile now when passing through, because it gave me you. Even if the ending came not quite the same, origins matter even after ends. A place where love first said hello still softly glows, and I'm grateful for that day in every way. Oh, yeah. Half the pages still are blank, words abandoned where they sang. You used to read them line by line, calling every sentence mine. Ink grew hesitant and slow after you decided to go, like stories lose their will to grow when endings show. Some chapters close mid-thought. That notebook waits beside my bed, full of words I never said. A story paused between two lines before goodbye. One day I'll finish what we began, without your helping hand, because the heart still wants to ride even after night. Creation follows along. The empty pages call my name, not asking who to blame, just asking me to start again with different pen. With different pen. I used to edit every scene, imagining what could have been if I'd said more, if you'd stayed late, if we had been too fake. But stories don't revise that way, they simply stay. And truth begins the moment when we stop pretending. Acceptance is a quiet page. I let the past remain the past, no edits at the last, because the truth we lived through then still shaped who I am. Not every ending needs repair, some lessons linger there, guiding steps beyond the line. oceans miles. You said we name one after us, like love was infinite enough. The sky felt lower than before, like heaven opened up a door. But even stars burn out in time, no matter how they shine. Distance doesn't mean forever. Stars look close enough to touch, but still too far for us. And every wish we threw above fell short of saving love. Now I look up on my own and see how wide the dark has grown. The sky unchanged, the same display, but you so far away. Light travels long after it's gone. Maybe we were like those lights, still shining in delayed nights. But by the time it reached my eyes, we were already goodbye. Yeah. Engine idle, windows closed, I rehearsed the words I chose. I'm sorry for the ways I failed, for times my courage failed. I said it soft, I said it clear, imagined you were near. But when the moment finally came, silence won the game. Regret knows every script. That apology lives in my head, unspoken, never said. And every mile that I drive on, it rides along. Maybe sorry wouldn't mend what was broken in the end, but truth without becomes a weight that lingers late. Honesty delayed still matters. If I see you years from now, I'll find the words somehow. Until then, they stay with me, part of who I'll be. City lost its neon glow, candles flickered soft and low. You said darkness felt like truth when stripped of proof. But talk without the screen, let go about the things we didn't show. Shadows moved along the wall, like writing on it all. Sometimes black so darkness felt like truth. When stripped of proof, we talk without the screen let go about the things we didn't show. Shadows moved along the wall, like writing on it all. Sometimes blackouts bring clarity when the power went away, but someone couldn't stay. Now they cannot fight, just distance in the light. City lost its neon glow. City lost its neon glow. City lost, city lost. City lost its, city lost, city lost, city lost, city lost, city lost its neon glow. City lost its, city lost, city lost, city lost its, city lost, city lost, city lost its, city lost its, city lost, city lost its, city lost, city lost its neon glow. City lost, city lost, city lost, city lost its, city lost its, city lost, city lost its, city lost, city lost, city lost. I walked the road we used to share, prepared for lake waiting there, but something in the autumn air for fair. Leaves replaced our summer shade, colors where we once had stayed. You're standing where we said goodbye. I didn't cry. Closure comes unannounced. I found my peace where we once spoke, and silently, softly spoke. Not erasing what we were, but letting it occur. Maybe healing circled back to where we lost the track, and shows us we survived the fall. After all, strafe crossing revisits. That place no longer holds me down. It's just a part of town, and in that shift I understood I'm folded paper in my coat, destination that we wrote, a city where we plan to start, a second life, a braver heart.
The data's faded into gray, but I still keep it anyway. Proof that once we dared to dream beyond the limits of routine.
Some journeys start inside the mind. The ticket waits in quiet blue for a trip I planned with you. The train still runs that line today, but I stay.
Maybe someday I will ride with no one sitting by my side and watch the towns blur into light on some forgiving night.
Travel sometimes begins with loss. The ticket proves we once believed in roads we couldn't see, and though that path was never used,
It moved me.
Three lines typed and never sent. Months of quiet argument. I read it one more time tonight before goodbye.
Not because the words were wrong, but because I've held them long, and some goodbyes begin to grow when we let go.
Release can be a simple act. I watched the screen turn blank and blue where once it had held you, and though my hands began to shake, I pressed erase.
Nothing changed in sound or air, but something shifted there. A small decision quietly made that helped me fade.
Freedom sometimes looks like loss. The message gone, the memory stays, but lighter in its ways.
And in that silent glowing phone, I stood alone.
You like the breeze to kiss the room, even in cold, even in gloom. That window cracked just half a slide, still whispers secrets that we hide.
You said it made you feel less trapped. That fresh air held the love we lacked. I never closed it when you left. It's where your breath still seems to rest. The curtains sway like they still know the rhythm of your come and go. Rain creeps in some nights you hate, but I just let it, I just wait. Some openings refuse to close, like wounds or things that no one chose. This window watches every dawn, still asking where your hands have gone.
tried to shut it once last week, but silence screamed and made me weak. That frame now stuck like we once were, half open,
never quite mature. Some windows don't just open air, they frame the ghost of someone's care.
and though the seasons pass me by, I leave that pain to catch your sky.
It's where your echo feels most true, the place where love still filters through. So I won't close it, won't pretend. It's still your way to reach the end.
You smile like nothing was wrong, like you hadn't stayed too long. That smile broke me after you, more than all the things you knew. I replay it when nights get loud, the practice calm, that gentle sound. It wasn't cruel, it wasn't kind, it was the end in disguise. Some smiles hurt more than tears, they stay sharp across the years. That smile you gave before you left was the last thing that I kept. I didn't cry, I didn't fight, I just watched you fade from sight. People say at least they care, but love shouldn't look prepared. If goodbye comes with a grin, was I ever really it? I wish you'd broken down instead, yelled the things you never said. That smile was clean, polite, complete, and left me bleeding in my seat. If you ever think of me, does your smile crack like mine does? That smile still lives inside my head, the quietest lie you ever said. And every joy I try to feel measures up to how that looked The corner booth is boarded now, no more refills, no sacred vow. We used to sit for hours there, like time itself was unaware. They changed the sign, they changed the street, but I still taste you in that seat. The cups are gone, the chalk erased, but not the way your fingers trace. Some place is shut without a sound, but keep that ghost around. That coffee shop closed way too fast, like us it couldn't last. Now every time I pass that bar, I feel the memory knock. We ran the future on those chairs, between small talk and second stares. Now all that's left is empty glass, reflecting someone from the past. Some doors close but never leave, they live in what we still believe. The shop is gone but not the light that hit your face just right. Never called it forever, no. Just something quiet, soft and slow. But in the way you held my hand, I understood without demand.
It lived between the simple things, between the coffee cups and rings. No vow allowed, no grand display, just trust we find our way.
Some promises don't need a word. We never named what we had then, but I felt it in my skin. Now unnamed things are hardest to lose, because there's nothing to accuse. If we had labeled it as love, would that have been enough? Or would a title only prove
How fragile we could move? Not every vow survives the end.
the promise lived without a sound, then quietly fell down? And though we never said goodbye, it ended just as yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby, 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 I clap my hands and hear the space, the hollow sound your laugh replaced. This room once held a louder air, now emptiness lives there. Your voice used to bounce off the walls, turn quiet nights to festival calls. Now even music sounds too thin, like something's missing within. Echoes change when hearts depart. This room still keeps your frequency in places only I can see. And every time I speak out loud, it answers back too proud. I rearrange the couch and line, try to make it feel alright, try to make it feel alright. But rooms remember how we stood in ways we never could. Some spaces, don't forget, the echo isn't what it was, but still it hums because you once filled this air with sound and left it all around. You love me loud, you love me clear, and that's what built my fear. Because to be that deeply known means standing without armor on. I pulled away when you leaned close, called it balance, called it growth. But truth is I was terrified of letting someone inside. Some fear wears logic as disguise. You were the love I couldn't hold, not because you weren't gold, but because I wasn't brave enough to feel that safe If I could meet that version of me, I'd tell him not to flee, because the love he's running from is the one he'll miss when gone. You clicked your pen when lost in thought, a rhythm only I had caught, the little sounds that fill the space, and now the silence wears your face. I found it on the counter, still uncapped, unused, but full of will. I clicked it once and heard your sigh, the way you used to think and try. A tiny sound, but now it means the in-between of all our dreams. The pen you always click still clicks, a lullaby of little ticks. It writes no more, but still repeats the pulse of us in quiet beats. I click it here, you think again. I hold it while I make my list, but all I write is what I miss. The ink is dry, but grief runs wet in pens and hearts that won't forget. You left your thoughts mid-sentence too, and now this pen just echoes you. The pen you always click still clicks, a lullaby of little ticks. It writes no more, but still repeats the pulse of us in quiet beats. I click it here, still clicks, a lullaby of little ticks. But still repeats the pulse of us in quiet It sits unread, a blinking light, a ghost that glows throughout the night. The draft you type but never shared still lingers in the digital air. I see your words, unfinished line, a thought that stopped before it shined. Did you regret? Did you forget? Or lose your nerve in quiet debt? I read it back and back again, and search for answers in the end. The message you never sent still waits, a frozen voice, a twist of fate. No dot, no send, just half a try of something lost inside. Goodbye, you wrote and broke, then left it there. I won't delete it, won't let go. The words fade fast, their echoes grow, and maybe that's how endings sound. Unsaid. or maybe not. Just somewhere time and grief forgot. I held it up, then held my breath, as if it posed with life and death. It smelled of you, it felt so small, yet suddenly it held it all. Some losses hide in drawers and lint, in cotton ghosts and faded tin. The softness in its pear still stays, a lonely thing that won't erase. It warms no foot but chills my core, reminding me of something more. One piece remains when two are whole. I should have tossed it, but I fold and place it where our stories hold, among the shirts you never wore, and keep the half that meant much more. Some fabric clings to what was shared and mourns the one who never paired. The softness in its pear still stays, a lonely thing that won't erase. It warms no foot but chills my core, reminding me of something more. One piece that remains when two are whole. The softness in its pear still stays, a lonely thing that won't erase. It warms no foot but chills my core, reminding me of something more. One piece remains when two are whole. You'd glance and turn, then laugh away. You know I hate how old I stay, but I could see the way you stared at times and lines you never shared. That mirror still is angled low, as if to miss what you won't show. I clean the frame but leave the tilt, a crooked view, a house half built. Your brush is there, your perfume too, a tray of things that smell like you. And though the glass reflects just me, I catch your breath where I should be. Some mirrors lie, some mirrors keep the ghost that time forgot to sweep. The mirror you avoid, it shows me more than truth or age or lines it wore. It echoes all you didn't say, while I face you in light and gray. I don't look long, just long enough. What we hands alone in the second cup. The bristles bent, the handle scuffed. You always rinsed it twice, then smiled. A tiny ritual, soft and mild. Now every morning it's still there, a relic dressed in plastic care. I buy new ones, I clean the sink, but can't remove how you would think. Your toothpaste cap stays open too, a mark of all you wouldn't do. Forgetful in your tender way, you brushed and dreamed the night to day. Some tools remain though tasks are done, and speak the name of only one. The toothbrush you left behind still stands, upright in time in ghostly hands. It waits for breath, for rinse, for grace, and hums your song in perfect place. I touch it once, then pull away. We lose more things than we expect, but keep the ones we can't protect. Someday I'll throw it out, I swear, but grief is found in worn out care. Until the day I let it go, that brush will speak what you don't know. The toothbrush you left behind still stands, upright in time in ghostly hands. It waits for breath, for rinse, for grace, and hums your song in perfect place. I touch it once. The toothbrush you left behind still stands, upright in time in ghostly hands. It waits for breath, for rinse, for grace, and hums your song in perfect place. I touch it once, then pull away. The door you left still leans ajar, a breath between the near and far. It whispers things you never said, with hinges rusted soft with dread. You left so fast, no turning back, just footsteps fading down the track. The knob's still warm, the floor still bare, your coat still hanging on the chair. I watched the gap like it could speak, but silence held its waiting peak. It creaks when breezes start to call, like it remembers every fall. Your laughter echoing through air, then vanishing like it's not there. I never close it all the way, as if you turn and choose to stay. The light that spills from hallway side still draws the shape where you'd reside. And every knock I think is you, but no one walks that shadow through. The door you never closed still sings of empty shoes and wedding rings. It tells a tale of not quite done, of how we broke without the run. I thought to slam it once in rage, but left it cracked like final page. So breeze and hope could filter through, in case the next return is you. Some doors don't close, they wait instead, for footsteps soft and words unsaid. And in that hinge I hear the sound of what we lost, of what we found. The door you never closed still breathes.